Hello, Bashar.
And a good day.
Thank you so much. I love you.
Well, our unconditional love to you as well.
Thank you. I have a question. It's
Yes.
a question of my heart.
Oh, all right.
I was recently pregnant
Yes.
and faced with a very difficult decision
All
of
right.
whether to
What was your challenge?
whether to have an abortion or to keep the child or
Yes.
even to adopt.
And what did you decide?
And I did decide to have an abortion.
All right. And
I felt completely insane as I milled around with these decisions. I have a religious background. I also
such as?
Christianity.
Yes.
And so I talked to a lot of people. I was given a lot of different kind of conflicting information.
Yes.
It caused me to feel really crazy. And
How do you feel now?
I feel good, but I still feel a little confused about
By
the decision.
What do you want to actually ask?
I would like to know what happens to a fetus, a child, when it is aborted.
First of all, understand that the spirit, the soul, cannot really fully connect to the body for 49 days. That is the time at which the pineal gland forms, and once the pineal gland forms, then the idea of the expression of consciousness can come through the body. You understand? Mm-hmm. Nevertheless, understand that the spirit, that being that was representative of your child, knew what your decision would be, and only wanted to stick its toe in the water of physical reality.
Okay.
You understand?
I do.
Nothing happens by accident. It's an orchestration. That being still exists, still around you, still loves you, still perfectly viable, knew that it didn't necessarily want a full physical life, knew that it might just want to give you an opportunity to go through this process, and so in that sense chose to help you experience whatever it is you are experiencing in this examination. All spirits, all beings are eternal, indestructible. You understand?
Yes.
The idea of physical reality is a temporary construct. That being is perfectly fine. You follow me?
Yes, thank you.
Does this help you?
It does. I have another question as
Yes.
well. I have experienced a long string since I was a child of injury after injury after injury. It seems like once I am, healed from one injury, I have another painful experience.
Yes,
so I'm
that's
wondering, how do I stop
because your
this?
belief system is all about beating yourself up, like you've been doing about this issue of the abortion.
Thank
Guilt,
you.
guilt, 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 guilt. Beat yourself up over and over again. Punish yourself, mea culpa, I do not deserve. Through my fault, through my most grievous fault, I'm not worthy. You understand?
Sounds a little familiar.
Yes, I thought it might. Ego te absolve. But it doesn't matter whether or not we forgive you. You need to forgive yourself.
What is the best form to be able to forgive yourself? Because I feel like I come close to it, or it's what I strive for. And
What holds you back?
I don't know. I think that I'm there, and then, I have another experience that proves to me that I'm not quite there. It's like,
all right. Maybe you have a belief that you can't quite get there.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
Perhaps. How do I get
Or
there?
let me put it another way. What do you fear will happen if you do get there? Maybe that would be the most revealing question for you.
Okay.
Can you answer? What are you afraid? What are you terrified will happen if you actually forgave yourself and let go?
I don't know.
Sure you do.
What am I afraid will
Yes, what are you
happen?
afraid of?
Well,
You want me to give you a hint?
yes.
Are you sure? Or would you like to say something first? I don't want to interrupt
Well,
your
it's
thoughts.
kind of like, the closest that I can come to it is like swimming in the ocean. It's the fear of the unknown, of what's the depth beneath me, or
All right,
what
but
if I
that's not
drown?
really quite it. It's
Okay.
something a little bit different.
Please help.
Oh, all right, since you ask so nicely. This is what it is. Are you ready?
Yes.
Who do you think you are, Little Miss Perfect? Are you getting the hint?
Yes.
You're so much better than everyone else that you shouldn't feel bad about these things. You shouldn't feel guilt about these things. Who do you think you are? What you fear is alienation from those you love. You fear to stand out. Do you understand?
Yes, you're right.
You fear to be taken as egotistical, as better than thou, holier than thou. You understand?
Yes.
All right. Do you think you have the ability to drop that idea?
I do.
All right. Understand that you deserve happiness. You really do. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't exist. I guarantee it. You follow me?
Yes, thank you.
Does this help you?
It does.
Our unconditional love to you.
Thank you, Bashar.
Oh, the challenges of your planet. No wonder we were so astonished when we came upon it.